You know what did I ask you?
What's up?
Who's a better comedian? Donald Trump or Dr. Umar?
Keep it a buck. Dr. Umar.
Why?
Because he be posting some funny ass shit. I think I follow him just for the posts.
You know what it is too? Keep it a buck. I want to say that as well.
Yeah.
Because I look at it stuff as where, see, Trump used to make my day when Trump used to tweet at any given night and every given time.
Right.
1 o'clock in the morning, these tweets of fire off with it. I was like, y'all not cutting his phone off like Secret Service. Like, y'all not putting him on like let him just
You just let him run wild like this.
But he hasn't been unleashing this stuff since,
he hasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
He hasn't.
So I'm looking like, yeah, Dr. Umar kind of surpassed him and stuff with some of these things. And
I mean, the last thing I seen was the whole, how everybody's reporting on the meltdown like that Kanye just had. And Dr. Umar, he posted on something like, I agree with 70% of what you say.
It's only 70.
But why are you hanging with the aliens?
The podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Not your average Joseph. Marvelous. It's ridiculously funny.
Hi, I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. Like, comment, subscribe.
All of that.
All streaming platforms possible at Podical Sons, podicalsons.com, YouTube, Podical Sons Podcast.
You see us.
You can see us, and let's go. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, my brother. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Minding my business and stuff, you know.
Good. You ready for
love the kids.
You ready for the holiday season? As much as you possibly could be, or
I'm chill, yeah. Just vibing. I think worst case scenario, most of my holiday thing is not chaotic like how most people's and stuff is.
Right.
And I welcome that. Because if anytime I would dislike to go to a mall would be on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, a Saturday in December, I feel like that's like a little mini hell.
Yeah, it's a battle.
Mini hell.
It's a battle for sure.
Because I always feel like to even look for parking and wrestle and stuff and everything. Now you got people trying to chase things, chase presents and all that type of stuff. And I feel like since the pandemic hit, certain moves and energies kind of shifted.
Right.
I don't think it might go back. I think this is the new normal. But I feel like the crazy dash for whatever the hell toys or whatever the hell items.
The last minute stuff.
I think everybody's just comfortable with just saying like, yo, fuck it. I'll get it when I get it.
Right.
And then I guess just show me you care with money. Everything's monetary now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything's monetary now.
Pretty much. And it's like gift cards is a big thing now. People just and you can get gift cards anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, it's like corner store, get a gift card, right? It's like, so it's not really that battle no more.
Would you give somebody a gift card to Dollarama or Dollar Tree?
I mean, how big is the largest amount of gift card you can get?
$100.
You might get a lot of stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
With $100 worth.
But even if somebody gave you a 50 piece,
even a 50 piece,
if they give you a 50 piece and stuff like that, whatever, right? And then you're looking like, would you feel disrespected? You're like, yo, you couldn't do it like a Walmart, like a Walweezy, like.
You know what? If I'm a person that typically shops at a Dollarama and picks up that stuff, and you get me that, I'll probably be tickled pink.
But I'm a person that picks up shit from the dollar store and everything. But don't tickle me shit, whatever. Like, give me something give it to me in Walmart.
Give it to you in Walmart.
Give it to me in Walmart because I feel like
Walmart would go.
It's more flexible.
It would do better
for me. If I go in the dollar store, I'm going out for my damn self, for my own purpose and stuff like that, whatever.
Right.
In any case else, but yeah, like, no me gusta. I cannot.
That's wild. Getting a gift certificate from the dollar store.
I mean, I guess
you got a Dollarama green.
The gift card's popping, man.
Gift cards are popping.
You don't think?
Gift cards are popping. I wonder if does Amazon do gift cards?
Of course.
Yeah, right?
You never seen Amazon gift cards?
I've never seen an Amazon.
I welcome on Amazon gift cards.
That would.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I've received a few from like work and other things and other places and stuff like that, whatever. And I was like, score. Because you don't even know what the hell I'm gonna buy on here and stuff like that. I could buy some stupid stuff or some good stuff. Just Does it depend? You don't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
But
one
if
time
somebody
they got rid of that whole expiry crap. You know, at one time, if you didn't use it right away, that shit would expire on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not mad at that, man. It's like I said, the holiday battle ain't really my thing. It don't really scare me, faze me, whatever, whatsoever. So
Yeah.
Regular day. All right, man.
All right.
Let's get to the polls. First poll of the week said, is shaming a person a motivational tool? And 75% said no. Talk to things. How do you feel about that?
No, I think you can shame somebody into action.
Damn right.
I think you can shame somebody
into
action.
I was about to say, I was part of that damn 25%.
you were in the 25%?
Well, because let me hear your take on it. Go ahead. Go first.
No, I think well, first of all, I don't think you can do it to anybody. But if it's a strong-willed person,
mm-hmm.
I think shaming them actually induces self-reflection. And after doing that self-reflection, that person will be like, yo, I don't want to ever be shamed again. So let me work on myself.
So, okay, because I like how you said that, whatever, right? The show The Biggest Loser.
Right.
Is that not fat shaming them to be motivated to lose this weight? Like The Biggest Loser?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's the thing, because I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, but in any case, all right, I break it down like this. Simpler form to relate it to. You're a kid. Little boys and stuff, probably when they're younger and everything like that, don't like to bathe.
Right.
Your parents might tell you, go bathe your skin, you're dirty.
Yeah, yeah. That's that's a regular in a West Indian household.
You're dirty, go bathe your skin, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That means you're dirty, folks.
You're dirty.
You know, the ones that don't speak patois.
You're dirty.
But you're dirty.
Yeah.
Go take a bath.
Yeah.
That's a form of shame. And that will motivate the person to go shame, to go bathe.
And they're not saying it quietly. It's loud so everybody knows.
Yeah, so you're getting shamed.
Your ass, get up and go do it.
So I look at
your cousins be like, you heard your mom.
Everybody.
Heard your mama.
Everybody. Because people look at you like, oh, you don't bathe? Like, yo, the shame.
Right.
You know? So I look at it as where it is a motivational tool in my world. I can see where some people would take it as like a not type of thing.
Yeah.
Because they might feel that the shaming would have no purpose. But words hurt. Words motivate. Words incite.
Mm-hmm.
And people have to understand the power of words, how they work in this degree. Words can actually make a person move and everything like that. Like, I know how many people work for like the Everest College dude, whatever. You're sitting on your couch, do it now. Do it now.
Do it now.
They had a lot of people that busted move from there. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as where words can move. Good words and bad words.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know if somebody's like, damn, your breath stank, whatever, I'm going to look for some gum. If I'm not home enough to like floss and brush my teeth.
Yeah. It's like I said, once you hear it and you feel it, you don't want to have that feeling again.
No, man. So, yeah, but the majority of the population, folks, they did say it is a no-no. Shaming is a no-no.
The world's gotten soft.
Whoa. Define words again.
The world's got soft.
Okay. Wait, let me ask you this before we move on.
Yeah.
Which is more worse? Fat shaming or skinny shaming?
I'll probably stay with fat shaming.
You stay with fat shaming?
Probably stay with fat shaming.
Give me 3 reasons why fat shaming is more worse than skinny shaming.
Because I still don't think we have as much problem with skinny people as we do with seeing people
really?
fat.
Really?
Yeah.
Nada.
Nah?
Yeah, I feel like that's false. Because I look at if you see a skinny person and stuff like that, they be like, you're on drugs or you're on crack or you're not eating, what's going on with you?
Right.
All those type of factors can come in and everything. And it could be actual, like maybe a hyperthyroid kind of thing or medical type of thing.
Yeah.
Right. But everybody's off writing it to like the worst case thing possible.
Right, right.
But I feel like we've come to a point where we've accepted like bigger people.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel like that shaming is to that bad and stuff compared to like now.
See, the reason why I say skinny is because you really don't hear it or
you
really
say
don't
skinny
see it.
or fat?
Skinny.
Skinny is what? More worse than fat shaming?
Than fat shaming.
You said fat.
No, sorry. The reason why I say skinny is not as bad.
Okay.
Is because when you see like a slim person, it's a varying degrees to like the really skinny before you really hear people start talking about it. When you're like you could just be a little bit over. Damn, you're gaining weight. You look chubby. You know what I mean? Like it's like I just put on a few pounds. Yeah, but that's a few pounds too much for some people. Whereas,
but beauty's not out of the beholder.
Beauty's not out of the beholder. But like a slim, you'll hear a lot of people say, "Yo, Slimmy's all right. Slimmy's all right. Slimmy's all right.
Slimmy's all right.
Slimmy's all right." Until they're too thin, it's like, okay, no, now you need to eat some food. But again, you just put on a little bit of weight. What's going on there?
one of my peoples and stuff who's a bigger woman and stuff, she said to me, she said it would always be fat shaming would be worse in her world than skinny shaming, because she's like, when you're buying jeans, they tell you it's slim fit or skinny fit. They won't tell you it's fat fit. She said until they say it's fat fit.
And
when she said it like that, I was like, whoa. I was like, winner. But I still feel like there's skinny women or skinny people.
Yeah.
Because if you're a slender type of dude and you don't have body mass and stuff, whatever, you get shamed for like bird chest little statements and comments like that. And some women be like, I don't want no man that like he can't handle me, you can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like there's the skinny shaming that goes across and stuff, whatever, heavy, especially like for me, what I've seen as a man. Right. And pertain to some women and stuff like that, I think majority, I'm not saying all, I'm not defining, but like the good portion of slim, skinny women I know or I seen, didn't really have too much titties, right? So a lot of times, like they might get those rough ass comments and stuff, like you get a man's chest or something like that.
These stinks.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about it.
Wow, stop skinny shaming people.
I'm sorry.
Smooth.
I'm sorry, my skinny folk.
my skinny folk. Yo. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get to the next one. So next poll says, is flirting cheating? And that's what 75%. 75% said no.
75% said no.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm on the no side.
You're on the no side?
I'm on the no side.
Yeah. I'm on the no side. But the thing is that I feel like there's more people on the yes than they are willing to admit.
Willing to admit?
Yeah, because I look at it stuff as where, all right, well, let me figure to you. If you know your wife, she likes to give compliments and stuff, whatever, to people and everything like that, what do you consider cheating? Or like going across the line from like flirting's gone too far?
Yeah, I think if you're
like, if she's like, oh my gosh, I like your shirt, I like your tie, to a guy right by you,
right?
Then that can go.
That can go.
But if she's like, oh my gosh,
you're so muscular, and starts grabbing like the arm and stuff like that. Nada.
It's like, whoa, we're not fucking. I was just flirting.
Nada.
That's a violation.
That's a violation, man.
Yeah,
and also too, I think it's like a lot of times if you know the person and your significant other knows the person too.
No, we're not going with that.
No, you're not going with that?
We're going with it. They don't know the person.
Oh, okay. Well, you're just saying that.
They might know the person. Right. You might not know the person and stuff. Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh my gosh, it's Billy from way back when.
Yeah.
And like, then I tell you about Billy, be like, no, you never mentioned no goddamn Billy from way back when and stuff.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
oh, okay. Billy, you look so good, Billy. Oh my God, it's my husband. His name is Smooth. It's my husband. And then she's like, wow, Billy. What kind of cologne is that? You're like, all right, Billy, back the fuck up off, whatever. Like, yo.
Step back, Billy.
Yo, go stand over there, man. We got to have a conversation. I look at this stuff as where I have no, like, I guess, let me say this. For me, people consider compliments as flirting.
Yeah, and see, I don't get that.
So, and that's what I'm saying. So it goes by the ear.
Right.
that hears it and stuff, whatever, right? Because I'm not like, I remember the other day, I saw one chick. She's at I want to say her job, but like her peoples, they kind of sit in like a little corner, on some of the units and stuff, whatever, right? So now I had seen her, but it threw me off because I was coming out of the room and I seen her and stuff, and then she's like saying, "Hey," and I'm looking like, "Who the hell is this?"
Right.
Because she had mask on and stuff like that and face shield on.
Right.
But she knew who I was because, like, you know, so I'm looking like, "Who the hell is this?" She's like, "Hey, Mar, how you doing today?" I was like, kind of nice. I don't know who this is. You know, so I was looking like, and then when I see her like turn to the side and I saw like her badge flash, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What's up, blank blank?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm like, "Oh," she's like, "Why? What took you so long to kind of?" So I'm like, "No, you look different."
Yeah.
She's like, "Different like how?" So I'm like, "Different like you look good."
Right.
Whatever, right? You like, she's like, "Don't I look good and stuff." Most of it, I'm like, "No, I'm not saying you didn't, but you had a different kind of vibe
now
about
that I can
you."
see you with the mask off and everything is coming together.
The piece and everything.
Right.
So another one of her co-workers and stuff, or her colleagues was there, and they're looking like, "Oh, is Mars putting the moves on you?" I'm like, "How, Sway? How?"
But I was just about to say, what if it's a person that's not used to getting compliments? Then they could possibly take that as flirting.
Without a doubt. I feel like that happens a lot of time to
Yeah.
men.
Mm.
Because men don't get enough compliments and stuff, I want to say, in their average world.
Right.
And since when a woman's probably, let's say this guy never gets any compliments.
Right.
Right. Within a month. 0 compliments. Let's say somebody recommended him to get a new shirt or something like that, whatever. Try it, press your luck with it, just buying a new shirt.
Okay.
And like, "Oh my gosh, that shirt fits you well." They're just saying the shirt fits him well.
Shirt just fits you
In
well.
this guy's head, they want to fuck me because of my shirt. You can't wear the shirt every day, my guy.
I think it's when you say it like that, I think it's 2 ways. Men are not used to getting compliments.
Of course.
Women are not used to giving compliments.
Ooh.
So
this is not the podcast to be bringing down women.
Well,
not your average.
If we gotta be honest with it, right? So if a woman gives a compliment,
yeah,
you might automatically assume, okay, well, she's giving a compliment for a reason. Maybe she's feeling me. Maybe she wants to see how I respond to that compliment. Maybe I can go in for the kill.
Maybe you're reaching for the stars from just the one compliment, but okay. I mean, you know what? I look at this stuff as where, okay, how would you accept that a woman's flirting with you to get you? Like, what could a woman do to you to register something like, "Oh, she's trying to put the moves on me"?
If it goes past the compliment and the conversation starts.
Example.
And just like, okay, I'm passing by.
Okay.
Oh, you smell good. Nice. What kind of cologne is that?
You say nice?
Nice. Yeah. What kind?
Thank you. You say nice.
Nice. What kind of cologne is that? It's
Brute.
Brute.
No.
Brute.
No.
For all the old school people, it's Brute, right? Do you wear it often? Now it's gone a little past. I'm getting a compliment from you smelling good, and you just wanting to know what it is, because maybe you might want to buy it for your man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're asking me if I wear it all the time, why do you need to know if I wear it all the time? This is only a chance meeting. We may never see each other again. You want to know if you run into me again, I'm going to be smelling this good?
Oh, so then this is where you like, animals attack, your fangs come out. And you're like, yes.
Well, yes. If you catch me on Saturday, I might be smelling the same way.
Saturday, huh? So I guess I'll have to run into you over here on Saturday again.
Right?
You over there waiting. You're like, "Oh, shit, there she go. You know, funny story. I was in this area on Saturday too. As you can see, I'm still smelling
I'm still smelling
fresh brute. You brute, you. I think I can see that. See, for me, I think maybe because I'm like straightforward, analytical, I don't take that as anything. I used to live in Florida, right?
Right.
And the one thing you have to learn about like Latin women, especially because they dominate, South Florida, especially, is that Latin women would throw you fucking compliments to kill and don't even want to think from you.
Right. Okay.
Right. So I look at it stuff as where I always look at like to the lesser man who's not used to deal with Latin women, like say the passport bros or some shit like that, whatever.
Yeah.
They just kind of get lost in the sauce. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, it's so Poppy. They're like, Poppy, can't you do this, Poppy? Poppy, please, Poppy, chill out. And you're like, I guess I'll do it. Dumbass. They need somebody to do it. They still got somebody gonna do up to them.
You want to go out late? No, I got to go home to my husband.
My husband. I have to go cook for my husband.
Oh.
You're like, I did all this for nothing? Yes, you did. Yeah, dumbass.
My husband appreciates it.
I feel like a lot of times that we're compliments. I can throw compliments. I think nothing of it.
Yeah.
And then some people might think the world of it.
Right.
Like I said, I think when women are more straightforward with me and stuff like that, like, hey, I like a straightforward woman that knows what she wants, a straight shooter.
Yeah.
So if she just says it to me like, hey, like, trying to see where this goes. And like, oh shit. Me. I told you my favorite toxic compliment I love from a woman.
Yeah.
My favorite toxic compliment from a woman is when she's like, "You wanna have my babies?" Like, no, because one, that means you wanna fuck me with no condom.
Right.
One, you're willing to hold out and wait for 9 months to see what our possible love child will look like. You know what I'm saying? 2, you want to be attached for life. Yeah. Like 3, you want to be attached for life.
Either that or you don't give a shit if you leave or not. I got a PC to hold on to.
Yes. So that's what's like, I want to have your baby. I'll go half on the baby. I told you when the chick told me, let's go half on the baby. She said it too carefree.
Too carefree?
It felt like we were going half on the pizza or something like that.
She just threw it out there.
Yeah. She like, you want to go half on the baby? I was like,
it was giving you.
Oh, we getting zesty.
It was giving you.
It's giving vibes. Period. Yo, okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about women having I find it funny how women are telling men how to be men.
Yeah.
But then, even like on a podcast, when we're talking even about that, someone would consider us talking down to women.
Right.
Or this is mansplaining.
Yeah, it's mansplaining, yeah.
Make it make sense to me. Maybe because I'm too analytical or my brain is peonic or something. Because
I thought about it for a while.
Well, because if we're living in a 50-50 world of stuff, why can't you say something and stuff that you don't like? Because they're allowed to say some things that they don't like and stuff within men, but we're not allowed to say certain things that we don't like about women.
But the first thing they'll tell you is to speak up and be honest.
Right.
But and as soon as you speak up and be honest,
you're zesty, you're sassy.
They got a problem with it.
Blocking a woman, wanted to be chased by a woman. I feel like that might kind of...
It's borderline.
It's borderline.
It's straddling the line. It's straddling the line.
That I give to the women and stuff like, that's kind of zesty. Using women lingo, like, it's giving. Period.
The vibe I'm getting.
That's zesty. Arguing back and forth with a woman, I do not think that's zesty. Because my thing and stuff is where, depending on the man, his experience, I look at it stuff.
And I also want to say, depending on what you're arguing over, if it's like something minuscule and you're making something out of it when you could have just easily let it go, then I think you'd be zesty at that.
So that's why I was saying the experience,
right?
So for me, the experience and stuff is that I think a younger dude, let's say, a younger guy in a relationship at like 21 would argue about, and let's say his partner or his woman and stuff is 21.
Yeah.
I feel like at 31, another couple of stuff having the same argument, they won't have the same argument.
Right.
I think it's experience and stuff. And I feel like come at like a certain times, like you would know what triggers your woman and what does not trigger your woman.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And that's from experience.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, I know where this landmine is. I'm not going to step in that direction.
Yeah.
So therefore, it would be like a kind of like an argument by herself or one-sided thing because you're not gonna argue.
You're not gonna argue, yeah.
And I feel like if the guy is going back and forth, it's experience.
Right.
If he hasn't had that much experience stuff with the person, then
Zest.
Zest on.
Yo, they used to have a soap called Zest.
I just thought about that. Bar soap.
They used to have a bar soap called Zest.
Zest. I got issue with dudes treating their homeboys better than their girlfriend and their wives.
Yeah, nah, that shouldn't happen.
I do have an issue and stuff with that because I always feel like unless your homeboys are seeing you naked, like I would expect my woman to see me naked, whatever, right?
Yeah,
so if you're seeing me down to my birthday suit, like the level of honesty that I'm gonna give to you, or like the level of trust and everything, is a different kind of breed.
It's gotta be there. It's gotta be there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have an issue with guys and stuff.
And the dudes who brush off their women to go hang out with dudes.
What?
Yeah, that's
a lot of times that happens more than
a lot of times it happens more than anything.
So there's a lot of zesty kind of dudes. The zest on, sass on, the sassies.
Listen, I'm at the point and no shame, no shade. Like I'll ask my woman, say, yo, are you doing anything, or is there any plans that we had? Because I was gonna go do this. I'll check in with her first, you know what I mean, and see what's good.
Check in with her first, cool. What, before you go kick it with your boys?
With my boys say, hey, listen, we want to go do this, that, and that. I say, all right, hold on.
Yeah, like your field trip for him.
Yeah, I say, yeah, what up? Is this cool? 9 times out of 10, no, I'm not doing anything. Go ahead, have some fun. And I'm a person that rarely goes out, so my wife encourages it.
Can it work the other way around?
Yeah. Like, yeah. My wife tells me anywhere she goes.
No. Does she say like, I'm gonna go out with like soul sisters over here,
right?
But I want to know if we have any plans, or she'll just be like, I'm going out with soul sisters. I'll see you later.
I'll give you one better. Yesterday we did the Toys for Angels. You see it on the T-shirt right now. We're wearing. Shout out to Shorty. Shout out to everybody who participated. Good job. Now, I had told her about it previously, right?
Mm-hmm.
But of course, sometimes things in the mix just got forgotten, right? She had made a date with her girlfriends. That was later on in the evening after she came home from church. So I was like, cool. So that morning when we got up and we're discussing plans and everything, I was like, yes, I won't see you when I get home. She's like, what do you mean? I said, well, remember I told you I was doing the whole charity basketball game thing. And she's like, oh, yeah. So then she started thinking about her son and how he ain't gonna have no food or nothing like that. And so she's like, well, I'll just cancel my plans. And I was like, nah, what are you talking about? You don't need to cancel nothing. Son's grown. Take care of him damn self. Mm-hmm. Go out. Have fun with your girls. I'm gonna kick it with Marv. You have fun with your girls. So I'm just saying that, like, she was willing to cancel her plans just for me to be able to continue doing what I'm doing. So it's never a situation where she's demanding or she's saying, no, this is it. I'm gonna go do this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. She'll check in with me first. And if if neither of us are doing anything or neither of us have anything planned, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay, we're just making sure it's 50-50 and stuff, at least with the sharing dynamic, because I look at it as stuff as where a lot of times the joke is that guys have to get a permission slip form. Like I remember I had this form and it was the funniest thing stuff. I had it for the longest. And I printed it off for like a few girlfriends and stuff in the past. As just as a joke. Yeah. It was saying that guys' night out. It was like a permission slip, whatever. And there's a stripper clause on there and everything like that. Like you can't do certain type of things. Stuff like stay away how many feet from a strip club establishment. Yeah. Because now you have to explain like the glitter, stripper glitter and stuff on you and everything. And the guy's one was saying it's like a sheet of paper long. And the woman's one was like a sliver like this. I'm going out with the girls. Be like, You don't got no stripper clause. You don't got
nothing in there. Yeah,
next to kin,
right,
the call. I need your best friend's contact info.
Right.
In case
just in case, right? Nah,
I was like, how's that fair?
Nah, nothing of the sort.
So that's what I'm saying. Like when it came to like this whole zesty thing and stuff, like I'm like, okay, so you're saying a man and stuff is not a man by doing these type of things, but if we say, if like there might be something where I don't know, we would like you to kind of cook more for us and everything like that. You're like, oh, you think a woman's place is in the kitchen, huh? I was like, no, but if I say that and stuff, that makes you less of a woman. Now it's an argument. But now you're telling me all these things. I'm less of a man. I'm supposed to just take it.
I seen this clip, and it was a response clip to another girl who posted something. She was saying how she was coming from the grocery store and she's heading to her car, right? She had all these bags in her hand.
Okay.
And she said she was struggling to, I guess, open up the car door in the trunk with all the bags in her hands. And she was just complaining how guy after guy after guy was just passing her by and nobody's a gentleman anymore to offer any help. So then right after she said that, it stopped, and then the response was, and it was another woman. So I'm glad it was another woman.
But I told you, it takes another. You have to.
I'm glad it was another woman,
Go
and
ahead.
she instantly said, "Well, I mean, for the last decade, we've been telling men that we can do this, we can do that,
all by ourselves.
We don't need a man for this, that, and the third. So what do you expect them to do now that when they see you struggling with your bags?"
All the women independent, throw your hands up at me. Girl, I didn't know you could get down like that. Yo, look here, man. I think my thing and stuff was where here's the thing. I said it to you the other day when we went for brunch. The whole thing about you can spot the women that are niggerless.
Right.
Or manless. Whatever, right? I look at this stuff as where if you're gonna buy these army of groceries and everything like that, why not take your man with you?
Yeah.
If you do not have a man present and stuff in your life and everything, why buy them so many things that you can't handle?
Right.
Come back in troves. Or if not, don't complain. So if you're struggling and stuff, you're doing the most.
You're doing the most.
You didn't have to do the most. You could have just bought a portion, come back another time.
And you're looking at somebody, and here's the funny thing. Now you're looking at somebody else's possible man or husband
and expect them to do
come
it.
try and help you.
The audacity.
Poppycock.
I miss you with that, man. Yeah. I look at because I know for a fact if your woman says to you this, I got a hypothetical.
Right.
Your woman says to you stuff like, oh, they saw you on that. There's some video and stuff with you just helping out some woman putting groceries in her car and everything like that.
You know that chick?
Who that? Oh, I was doing a good Samaritan. That's how mama was raised.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she ain't got nobody else to help her.
No.
Out of all the men that passed by, it had to be you.
You see the experience thing I was telling you about?
You see the experience?
A young whippersnapper, a young thundercat wouldn't understand the dynamic. They get into automatic hot water with some shit like this and stuff, whatever. Yeah. Experience make the man.
And that was the experience that kept passing by.
The experience is like, everybody's recording some shit now, sometime in the open and stuff. I want no part in this. Hell no. Automatic. My wife likes Cheerios too. Mm-hmm. No one asked you that. Well, just in case.
Just in case. I'm about to go pick her up right now.
Yeah, leave me alone. No, see, I'm with that, man. I'm with that. Do not flirt. Moral of the story: do not friggin' flirt.
Just
and
compliment lightly.
Allegedly, women are allowed to tell men what to be, and men are not allowed to tell women what to do. In 2023, and people get pissed off that I say that. They're like, "Oh, well, I don't understand."
I'm about to make womansplaining the thing. I'm about to make womansplaining the thing because that was womansplaining.
Yeah,
100%.
That was definitely
100%.
That was WoMANsplaining. Woman telling you how to be a man. She never once had a swinging dick from her crotch yet.
Not once.
Her clit might be big.
I'm about to say, she might have an oversized clit, but that's
big clit. Nah. You know what did I ask you?
What's up?
Who's a better comedian? Donald Trump or Dr. Umar?
Keep it a buck. Dr. Umar.
Why? Because
he be posting some funny ass shit. I think I follow him just for the posts.
You know what it is too? Keep it a buck. I want to say that as well.
Yeah.
Because I look at it stuff as where, see, Trump used to make my day when Trump used to tweet at any given night and every given time.
Right.
1 o'clock in the morning, these tweets will fire off with it. I was like, y'all not cutting his phone off like Secret Service. Like, y'all not putting him on like let him just
You just let him run wild like this.
But he hasn't been unleashing and stuff since.
He hasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
He hasn't.
So I'm looking like, yeah, Dr. Umar kind of surpassed him and stuff with some of these things. And
I mean, the last thing I seen was the whole, how everybody's reporting on the meltdown like that Kanye just had. And Dr. Umar, he posted something like, I agree with 70% of what you say.
It's only 70.
But why are you hanging with the aliens?
Comedian. Because some people, they take Dr. Umar. Well, I guess if we're taking Trump and Umar as like comedians,
right?
There's other people that might take them for opposites. I guess like shit disturbers, disturbing the peace and all that type of stuff as well. You know, Trump has his agenda to push for him to be, you know, to retain presidency again.
Right.
Dr. Umar, I think he's still trying to build his schools. And
school's done. September 2024 is supposed to open the doors.
2024?
Yep.
I'm a seen as believing person.
So. I'm a seen as believing person.
So
too,
yeah,
that's what's been said.
That's dope.
That's dope. If it happens, that's really dope.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
But then I look at it stuff as when, again, both of these individuals, you have, let's say if we look at Trump, some people might look at Trump and stuff as like a racist.
Yep.
Because he pumps more pro-America type of stuff, and I guess it might lean towards white America.
Right.
Dr. Umar is pumping a lot of black stuff.
Right.
Is that not seen racism and stuff as well? As racist?
You can see it as racist, yeah.
But I look at it, and I look at it stuff as where I'm not looking at them for the negative aspects of it.
No.
Because everybody has a following.
Yeah.
Or I guess a party or a caucus, I guess in Trump's situation. But I look at, you're going to know what kind of stuff you're dealing with when you're dealing with this individual. If you're dealing with this individual for the first time,
yeah,
how are you supposed to take it? Like, I've never met Trump before and stuff, whatever. You know all about Donald Trump, how he is and everything like that. He's coming into whatever party you invite him over. You'd be like, hey, real quick, are you going to give me a warning? Are you going to give me a disclaimer about Trump, or are you just going to let it fly?
Nah, I'd probably give you a disclaimer.
What would you say in your disclaimer then?
I'd say, listen, you know, the stuff that he says it's a little rough around the edges on how he says it, but you have to give it time and have to understand the person. Kind of, if you can kind of look past what may be controversial and kind of see what he's actually trying to say, you might see that he's really for you than against you.
But I never met this person before. How long am I supposed to take him?
Well, see, and that's all I say. You can't judge the cover by just the one thing. And at the same time, I would hope that a person like Trump can read the room and know that, okay, you know what? It's not all the people who I can rile up and they'll ride with me. Some of these people I got to be more tactful.
Do you think he can read the room?
Maybe not.
What about Dr. Umar?
Dr. Umar? No, I think if you're bringing him into a setting, you got to know exactly the setting that you bring him into. I don't think he's coding anything. And the funny thing that you mentioned that, because I was about to ask you, if you're keeping like a pro black rally, right? But your supporters are not just black. Do you invite Dr. Umar to that rally? Because, you know,
he might offend my supporters.
He might offend you. Not that he might offend your supporters, because he might read the room and know, okay, you know what? It's not for me. This is not the place for me to go all out. But just because of his reputation supersedes him, your supporters that might be non-black might be hearing that he's coming and think, okay, maybe this is not the rally for me.
So, okay, back to your question. What's your question now?
So I'm saying, if you have like a pro-black rally now, and you know that you got supporters,
do I invite him?
Do you invite him?
I think I would invite him regardless.
You invite him regardless?
I would invite him and stuff regardless and everything. I wouldn't privy the room, but I would tell the individuals and stuff. I'd be that person that's like, I'm having a party, and they're like, who gonna be there? Right. And I'll tell them who gonna be there and stuff. Right. I would tell them and stuff, the people who I feel like might be key, might be controversial. Just like if I'm having a family function, be like, heads up, asshole number 1 is coming. Right. Be prepared. Right. So then, just in case, to kind of put the people, on their guard. I don't see, and to me, I think Dr. Umar is more harmless than he is.
I think so too.
I would feel like, I remember a guy said this to me a long time ago. I think I was in school. The man said he believed Farrakhan is racist. White dude. He said Minister Farrakhan and stuff is racist. I said, how so? And then he was telling me about, like, he does preach a lot of pro-black stuff.
Right.
But he was saying some things he says, it comes off to hate speech to him, because he's like, and the white man allows this, and the white man, he's like, say government. Say some people, corrupt people. Right. You specific. Right. He's like, the target. Right. So now to a black person getting riled up with this, and then you just happen to whistle Dixie and walk right past. And him! Yeah, that's exactly how he felt. And when he said it, I took a step back and I was like, would you consider Farrakhan to be racist?
I wouldn't consider him to be racist.
I don't want people looking at this as a podcast question, but it is a statement.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider him to be racist. Only because,
you're black.
I know him past that what you would probably consider rhetoric, right? I know that he'll sit down in a room with white people,
right,
and speak to them, right? It's not a hate thing to him.
No, so wait, there's this people that we don't even know who works for who secret club as the Ku Klux Klan,
right?
And they would probably work in your face every damn day,
right?
And you not know a single thing. What does that mean?
Well, you know what? If you're keeping that side of you over there, and you're interacting with me as a human being over here, then I'm just gonna leave it as you interacting with me as a human being over here. I don't need to know what you do over there.
So
as long as it's not affecting me.
But I'm saying, if you know who they are, would you still consider them a racist because they deal with you in the most humane and humble manner possible? But they rock a white hood and stuff when they leave out to work.
Well, then I gotta question the racism, because if you're a starch racist, I don't feel like you should be interacting with anybody outside of your zone, even if it's at work.
I don't know, money talks. We live in
money talks. Money talks a hell lot of a thing.
Because I tell you this, you put me in a room full of people and stuff who smell like Bodosi, and everything,
right? I'm
gonna be highly inclined to leave the fucking room.
Right.
You say like, yo, we just need you to stay in the room for like a 10 grand. Dog!
Yeah.
I'll wafting that motherfucker.
You're in there for the 10 grand wafting?
So that's what I'm saying. I look at it, some people do it for the money.
Some
they
people
look at it like, yo,
some people do it for the money.
I would tolerate this slur,
right,
for these funds.
Right.
Like I know they used to say that about like the quote unquote the classic Japanese businessmen.
Right.
And the Japanese businessmen used to be like, they would claim they have one translator,
right,
or no translator, or one translator. They know English, and then when the translator's like, "Excuse me, I'm gonna go use the washroom and stuff," they're now talking reckless about the Japanese people direct across from them because they thinking they don't understand English.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the translator come back with her, they're like, "These racist ass white dudes and stuff, but we know what the fuck they on, and no deal."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No deal.
No deal. And then they're out. And I look at this stuff as, what, again, if these guys are that racist to even sit across the table from people that they don't, what that mean? What that mean? Alex Haley.
Point taken.
Alex Haley wrote Roots.
Right.
He used to work for Playboy.
Hmm?
He had an interview. Say Hugh Hefner made it happen. Whosoever, he had to interview a leader of a Ku Klux Klan fraction.
Right.
For Playboy magazine, and the interview was the most respectful interview that kind of went down in Playboy history.
Right.
Right. And I looked at his stuff as like, yeah, I don't think he is not this. He's a starch racist.
Starch racist. Yeah.
I feel like he's still that, but at the end of the day and stuff, whatever. Like, yo, money talks and bullshit runs track meets.
Bullshit runs track meets, and I think at the end of the day, if you're trying to seek something and the other side has it, then you have to be cordial. How you deal with it when you leave and what you get once you receive whatever you need to get, how you deal with the person after that, I don't know. But at that point, you're gonna have to be cordial.
So my root question: do you think Minister Farrakhan is racist?
No, I don't think he's racist.
Okay,
I don't think he's racist at all.
Okay,
I think he's about preserving the race.
I think most races are.
Yeah,
most people from their race are, because you wouldn't want a genocide on people that might look like you.
Right.
And you will want to probably do whatever it takes to kind of protect people that might similarly look like you.
Yeah.
That's just everybody.
And I think and again, I think he's just outspoken with it, right? Because I'm pretty sure this, just like you're saying, there's some white people that probably use that coon or that in their speeches. We may not hear them, right? But it may just be how they're delivering it. They might not really feel about that with all black people. And they might have some black people that they interact with.
Yeah, but I look at it stuff as, even if he could be better with his wording and stuff pertaining to like
and
white
that's what I'm
people.
saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he realized that when you say
the old Farrakhan compared to now, we're talking about the Donahue Farrakhan,
right,
to like now, or they're definitely like two different type of men to me. Yeah. I feel like the new, like the Farrakhan of today, he's evolved to the point where it's kind of like it's a people thing.
He's more moderate, and he chooses his words wisely. He may have the same outlook on certain things, but the way how he's delivering it is different. So like I said, I don't think he likes white people any more or any less than he was as the Donahue, the Farrakhan.
Fair. You know, I wanted to ask you, since we're on race, is segregation really that bad?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I thought I was problematic when I had the thought.
I don't think so, man.
Because think about it. Do you want to fuck with dudes or people or stuff, like guys that are not like you? Like, we're talking like in your state of mind. Let's say a guy your age, with a juvenile mindset about, like, you don't give a fuck about his family. He just give a fuck about his damn self. You know, certain things are more forward than others.
Right.
So I look at it stuff like, what do you say to those people like that? Do you feel, that, segregation is okay because you don't want these kind of weirdos in your circles?
Yeah. I mean, we always talk about you find your tribe, you gel with your tribe, right? Because A alike, B alike, right? And that's your comfort zone.
And these other ones ain't your tribe.
Ain't your tribe.
Segregate yourself from these people.
But I mean, at the same time, you could look at it as separate but equal, right? Like, know that you're not your tribe, but at the same time,
I like that, separate but equal.
Yeah, at the same time, treat them as how you want to be treated.
That's fair, because I feel like a lot of people and stuff, they do not do that.
And
then that's where segregation and stuff in itself has that kind of negative connotation title, because even most people's brain might revert back to like white and then coloreds or whites only.
Right.
But it's not equal.
Right.
It's not equal, right?
Exactly.
Because if you're telling somebody to get up from the back of the bus and stuff, or a midpoint of the bus, for a Caucasian person to sit down in, that's not equal.
That's not equal.
Because if that be the case, if the back is overrun by blacks and stuff, some of the Caucasians need to stand up then, and give us some seats.
Right.
Equal.
Agreed.
Fair. Okay. My next question is some people, if they can't control everything, then why do we still have control freaks in today's world?
Some people just can't. I don't know. I guess some people just can't give up the fact.
Are you a control? Do you consider yourself a control freak?
I'm far from it.
So if things don't go your way and stuff, like, are you okay with it? Like we're saying, like you have to build a plan,
right,
with somebody and stuff, right? You're not being the leader of this, or you're playing a part in this cog,
right.
And let's say everybody has a point to bring and stuff for her, but one person kind of just they still need your assistance, still need your manpower, but they just negate your thought. Would that be okay with you, or would that make you feel lesser than and stuff? Whatever. Would that make you feel different because you're not losing control because your overall goal is whatever you guys came together as?
No, you know what? It's if I give you an idea, or if I give you a plan, and you negate mine, I would only hope that you negate it for something better.
Fair. And if they do something better, then you're okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I think some people and stuff, they don't even look at the better aspect.
Right.
They're more concerned and stuff that it's lessening them.
Yeah.
I don't want to say their power, their authority, but I want to say it's more of, I guess, I feel like it's going against their grain or their will.
Right. Right.
Because certain things we can't control. Like I said, we all know we can't control everything.
Right.
Right. And you're not always going to be in control. But some people just feel like yes. And I feel like that's kind of narcissistic.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. So when I see a lot of time, like for me, I always look at like, oh, are you a control freak? Yeah. I'm trying to avoid you. I'm trying to avoid you because I realize the stuff that right there now, there's like so many other issues that might reside with this, let's say the nuances of being a control freak.
Yeah.
So I'm already iffy and dodgy because I know most of them in my head. So like, it's nice seeing you. I'm gonna go this way. Fuck off for now. Go that way. Bye. It's gonna cause chaos in my life that I don't need.
It's gonna cause chaos.
Like, my question to control people who are control freaks, like, is being a control freak blocking or enhancing like the success of something?
I would think it's blocking. Because again, if someone has a way or a plan that I would say maybe not necessarily be better than yours, but maybe more efficient, or let's say better than yours, right? And you're going to ignore that because it's either your way or the highway, then you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
You're on fire today.
I caught a fly last week.
Still
on
on that
mode.
high.
Still on that mode.
Still on that high. Okay. Let's get to the question of the week, man.
Question of the week.
Question of the week says, have you ever felt like you were living according to someone else's standards or values?
When I was younger.
Explain. In what way?
In a way where I believed people had like a specific thought of me, or a specific image of me, and I would do my best to keep up with that. Like, for instance, I've always been a selfless person, right?
Okay.
So because of that, anytime like someone would want something from me or need something of me, I felt obligated to go ahead and help that person or do something for that person, because I didn't want them to feel like I'm not that selfless person, right? But as I got older, I realized a lot of people take advantage of that, and know that they can always count on you for something, so they won't pull as much weight as they should be pulling. So, like I said, as I got older, I was like, nah, I need to be more selfish. I mean, I need to take care of me.
Mhm.
You know, if there's nothing left of me, I can't give anything else to anybody else.
I feel like for me, it was actually so funny. I was talking to a friend of mine and stuff in Cleveland about this. I was feeling that I was living more to, like, I guess, the standards and stuff before, when I used to live in Cleveland, before I graduated from high school,
Right.
to like everybody else. But then I realized and stuff, like, deep down inside, it's kind of like a mimicry kind of thing, like to fit in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't get to, let's say, get examined, or not even examined or scrutinized, but I want to say you'll stand out from the pack. So let's say, for example, I realized and stuff where, for me, I'm okay with being who I am, and I love the man that I've become and everything like that.
Right.
Right. And I remember, like, even something like anime and stuff. I think back then everybody just assumed everything anime was probably like cartoon.
Right.
Or every anime was Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
We've been watching other shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? From like Samurai Champloo, some other shit that most people won't even really know.
Right.
Right. But it's kind of like, it was more of a hush kind of like back then.
Yeah.
It's like, if you know, you know, if you knew me, then that be that and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
So like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, now you don't care. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I can legit say I probably watch more anime than I do watch like regular shows and all that type of stuff. That's the reason why when something like Squid Game came across,
Yeah,
I was like, we've been watching animes like that, whatever. Like, this is boring shit.
This is taken from anime.
This is taken from anime.
taken
So I'm
from
like,
anime.
we're not flinching, whatever, right?
Right.
And the same thing with some of the Harry Potter flicks and all that type of stuff. Like, I've been watching anime so long. This is like retelling so many other anime stories.
Yeah.
I showed you about Lion King.
Yeah.
How there was an anime, Kimba, the white lion.
Right.
And it was a ripoff from Lion King, ripped it off completely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? His uncle was named Slash. Disney called him Scar. Like, it was a full ripoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kimba, nigga? The man in Disney was Simba. So I looked at it stuff as where
Disney, man.
Yo, Disney's dark, man. Disney's dark. But I look at it stuff as where, again, stuff like that, I was more living to like to fit in kind of standards. But
Right.
I came to a point where I'm like, yeah, that's not me.
But I can see it when you're growing up, right? Because again, it's that
you don't want the scrutiny, you don't want the eyes on you.
That, and also not wanting to be
bullied
on your own. You want to be a part of a tribe, right? So
true.
You don't, and you still don't know yourself. So okay, maybe if I sort of act like these guys over here,
mm-hmm.
I can jump in on that tribe. Or maybe if I act like these guys over here, I jump into that tribe. And then you're there and you're trying to be somebody you're not.
Mm.
And then you realize, you know, as you grow older, and you realize, no, I don't have to be somebody who I'm not. And you know what? It's okay to be my individual self until I find like minds.
Yes. In today's times and stuff, I feel like it's a little bit more easier.
Right. Yes.
Than it was and stuff like, like back then, right? Because I look at it and stuff as where, and I don't think they're apples and like, I feel like they're apples and oranges to an extent, whatever. But I look at it where, think about back then,
right?
How hard it would have been somebody to kind of come out the closet and say they were gay,
right?
And then think about now, where like you have this open landscape.
Yes.
Well, back then the landscape was more like you'll be prosecuted, ridiculed, shamed, possibly killed, and all that type of stuff to say you're gay.
And then back then, how many gay people pretended to be straight?
To live according to someone else's standards,
right?
Just to survive,
right?
And then you have this. It's like how open it is and stuff now, whatever, right? So
now straight people pretending to be gay.
Well, first of all, I'm pretending to be non-binary.
No, non-binary.
I'm a non-binary lesbian. In any case, the heat comes this way because I can be whatever I want to be in 2023.
I just want to make sure you're not mansplaining that part.
No, okay. I'm non-binary and explaining. And he's sitting at home plate with his cheat code. Yo. Don't blame me, Smooth. I'm ready for them.
All right. As long as you're ready.
Let's get to the Ask the Sons.
Okay. Ask away.
First Ask the Sun's question comes from Funky Monk. What is a trait that you find scary in a person?
No sense of humor.
No sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
You find. Now, humor is subjective. For me, it's lack of empathy.
Lack of empathy?
Lack of empathy and stuff, whatever. Because I look at it stuff as like, the humor thing is subjective, right? Like, I think I'm always scared when people are like, hey, look at this joke on my phone.
Right.
And you're like, it's not that funny.
Yeah.
So I look at it like, I might not even laugh and they might look at me like that. But I feel like lack of empathy, like, we got to agree that, people are emotional and everything. Like, I want to say, I'm not a pet person.
Right.
Right? But I know the effect that pets have on people.
Yeah.
For me to have no empathy or lack of empathy to somebody who probably lost their pet, like, people had like dogs for like 15 or 20 odd years and old Blue had to be put down and everything like that. You went from puppy Blue to old Blue and shit like that, whatever. For me to not acknowledge their feelings, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's some serial killer type of shit. Like, you got to acknowledge somebody is sad. This key component of their life has just been taken away from them. So lack of empathy for me always scares me when it comes to people. Be like, yo, you didn't feel that when all these kids died? No. I'm just saying though, but like, shit's just not right with their people. Be like, yikes.
Now, I think people, like I said, the lack of sense of humor, I think that extends for people who just take things too seriously and they can't laugh. They can't even laugh at themselves. I'm like, man, if someone's to, just do a harmless joke on you, would you snap and want to straight, like, it's not that serious.
Yeah. Do you? But I look, I've learned to try not to take a lot of things personal.
Right.
But a lot of people do take things personal, right?
For sure, 100%.
So I think, man, I had to learn that. I learned that during the pandemic for myself and like my previous relationship situation.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, I can't believe this person did da-da-da. But I looked at it and stuff, it's like, maybe it's not me.
Right.
Like, it's legit not me.
Right.
And I'm not even looking at like egotistical and stuff. And I'm like, I've done all I can do. And if the person still can acknowledge that and stuff, maybe it's something within them.
Right.
So I look at it like, I'm not going to take anything personal and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't take it personal because I look at it like, I know what might affect me compared to what it might affect you. Affect me might be 10%. For you, it might be about 60.
Right.
Next question comes from Madzsparkles. What's the worst Christmas gift you received?
I mean, it's gonna be a toss-up between socks and underwear. I think I'm leaning more to the sock side.
Nigga, I bang my socks. Send me all them socks. Don't send me no regular socks. You know what? Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Let's just hope for one purpose that a friend won't listen to this podcast. And
just for that, they're gonna listen.
No, but I'm not saying a particular friend. But
but I'm saying just for that, the atmosphere.
You think the universe is gonna bring it in?
The universe is gonna be like, hey, I haven't listened to the Podical Sons for a while. Let me listen to episode 271.
Okay, so I have a friend. And I'll tell you afterwards and stuff like that. And
right.
I know some of my peoples, they come after me too. They're like, yo, I'm sick and tired of you on the podcast saying, I'll tell you afterwards and shit like that. We want to know too. And I was like, yo, I feel it for y'all, but like, I feel like I'm violating.
Something's just got to remain between the sons.
If I hit the person on completely, like prior, and then I say like, one day I'll bring it up on the show or whatever, then that be that. But this is just a spur of the moment type of thing. Yeah. I was younger, and said friend, his mother and father weren't together no more.
Okay.
Right? So he was spending Christmas with his pops.
Okay.
Right? Him and his sister. They were spending Christmas with their pops and stuff. And pops is remarried, new woman, and she has her daughter and stuff before and everything too. But the house is slap wet.
Okay. Yeah.
Slap wet.
Yeah.
Whatever. They got dollars.
Right.
We're talking about like If I give location away, I might get cussed too. Let's say they live in a prominent area,
right?
Where your tax bracket, like you gotta be at least like in the minimum 80K to live in this neighborhood.
I was about to say you're borderline sunshine. Borderline
100K people.
Okay,
right? It's pops, Versace, fly guy, shit like that.
Right.
Stepmoms, Louis V, high fashion, all that type of shit. Even the daughter, she's getting some of this shit too. The daughter actually, when she turned 16 and stuff for that, had a Lexus. First car was a Lex out the gate. Okay. So some shit and stuff is fly, right? All right. So set friends like, oh, not going and blah, 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 and everything. Like, if Marv comes and stuff, da. So now I got to take my mom. My mom's like, yo, I really wanted you here for Christmas morning and shit like that. But I'm like, you know what? I can let this one slide, whatever, right?
Right.
But she's like, next Christmas, don't come with this fuckery. You're here.
Yeah.
Bet. I go off. We go stay there, stay the night, and all the above. Christmas morning to wake up. They, oh, we got a gift for you too, Mom, man.
Because, we ain't spent this shit from where we come from. We just going over to a friend's house.
And for me, I'm just going over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just to be like, yo, I know we're going to play video games. I know we're going to vibe and all that type of good shit, whatever, right?
Right.
I see a box, though. They're like, yo, that's your gift. So everybody has a gift to open up in the morning. So I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Because it was already discussed that I was going to go there from like a week in advance.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So I'm looking like, oh, shit. So because my mom was like, yo, I'm on Christmas vacation. My mom was like, yo, Christmas dinner, you're here.
Right.
So make sure they drop your ass back off, whatever, right? Cool. I see this box smooth. Like I said, Versace over here.
Yeah.
Louis down and all the above, whatever.
You're not expecting anything less.
And Adidas body wash and lotion kit. That's what they gave me. It was one of the discount drugstore.
Right, yeah.
I was like, you rich ass son of a bitch. This is what you give?
Versace make the same kit, right?
I was like, I put myself in an entitled moment.
Yeah.
I humbled myself before I got back. Yeah. Because the funny thing too, when I got back, my mom was like, I lie. They bought you a gift?
Yeah.
I was like,
how sweet of them.
I was like, gift wanted. You gotta take it anyway. It was one of them things. So that was probably the worst Christmas gift. But other than that, I welcome socks.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows and stuff. I wear a different kind of socks. I think if you buy me like all plain black or plain white,
right,
you don't give a fuck about me. I might throw the socks back at you.
You might throw the socks back?
Yeah. Because I'm like, I can buy this my damn self. And I don't choose not to buy those socks.
Right.
So, yeah.
Send Marv no socks. No, send Marv socks. Don't send me no socks.
Don't send him no socks. I'm with it. At my Super Mario. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. I gotta put my foot up in the camera now.
You one up me today.
Top model. Yeah, I got a one up mushroom on there somewhere. Cling, cling, cling. Yeah. Cling, cling, Bam. Cling, cling. Bam. Cling, cling. Last question comes from not a doctor but. I actually love that name. Mm-hmm. That might be my new video game name. Stay tuned. I'm not a doctor, but says what was abundance before and is now a scarcity now.
Abundance before, now scarcity.
And now it's scarcity.
Are we talking like in general or for the individual? Or
in general?
I would say for me, time.
Woo!
Time.
I said time too.
Yeah.
When I read the question the first time, I said time. I did say time. Tell me why you said time.
When I had nothing to do, it seemed like endless amount of it.
Bruh.
Endless amount of it to just burn.
Ain't that the freaking truth? I said the same thing.
Endless amount of it to burn.
And you know when I realized the stuff like there's a limit to time? Sitting in the front row of my father's funeral. Because the extra loved ones sit right there in the front.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now this is a reality check to you. You've just lost this person. This person is now like a lost loved one and stuff. When you sit in the front row in the funeral,
right,
you realize like, yo, you don't have all the time in the world.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Great
We
minds.
went from I got time to I ain't got the time.
Bro, my time is fucking valuable.
Bro.
I do not want to waste my time on people that don't really give two fucks about me like that.
Yeah.
I do not want to give people my time and stuff, whatever, who I feel like I'm wasting I'm throwing pearls to swine.
It's too precious.
It's way too precious.
It's too precious.
I want people that rock with me, that like ride or die for me and fuck with me.
And appreciate your time.
Of course.
And appreciate your time.
Of course. If I don't have that, it's nerf for nothing.
Yeah.
It's nerf for nothing. And time is that main essence, the reason why and stuff like that. I will make the time. There's tons of people and stuff on my phone. And like, I think, you know how some New Year's, like New Year, new me and cut off and everything like that. I don't do that. I'll scroll to my phone.
Right.
My phone did an update the other day to the whole 17 stuff like that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it cleared out my call list, my call log.
Right.
Right? And my call log used to go back as far as like a year.
Okay.
So it's kind of like sometimes if I was quote unquote bored or I had time, I would scroll to the last contact. Then I'm like, oh shit, haven't called them and stuff in a minute. I haven't heard from them in a minute.
Let's see what's up.
Ding them, text them, something like that, whatever, right?
Right.
I didn't have that after this update. So then I start going through my my actual like contacts. And I was going through my contacts and stuff, and I'm like, I just started Xing out some
Started
people.
deleting.
So now, because they're affiliated with some other peoples and stuff like that, I still do rock with whatever. That's where the problem comes in now.
Right.
So now they're looking like, damn, niggas got rich and switched. Yeah. They out here making podcast change and they out here doing all the above and don't want to rock with. That ain't it.
No, it's not.
My time is valuable.
Yeah.
My time is like extra valuable.
Doing this podcast, it takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, we have two thoughts. You want to talk about Angry Kanye, his vulture gathering,
right,
and I want to talk about the zesty list.
Listen, some of the things out there is not worth our time.
It's not worth it.
Not even worth.
It's legit not worth it.
It's not.
It's like I don't deem everything to be worthy enough to speak about and everything. I feel like certain things like human behavior, how we should be better, or things that might relate to our world,
right?
As a collective, like make the world one better, one podcast episode at a time.
Yeah.
So like stuff is like and then now I'm gonna take away time that I could use for like research or take time and stuff to reason with people and stuff, rock with people I fuck with. When you barely even fucking want to call me, or you want to like. Deal with me and everything like that, but you just want to keep it cool just in case when everything blows.
Yeah.
You be like, I was there.
I'm a day one.
Day one, nigga, day one. Miss me with that, man. Excuse my back. But yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm agree with you on that one.
Okay. All righty. We are here, man. Let's keep it pushing.
We are here.
So say the sons this week. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, kind of ties in kind of nice with this time thing. So say the sons this week says, never place a price on presents.
So say the sons.
I feel like some people just being there is priceless.
Yeah.
Because if somebody does go through something kind of traumatic, or they've lost a loved one and all that type of stuff, we might not have the words to say, but they're just okay with just you being in their space and you're just being around.
Yeah.
The fact and stuff they can say like, yo, I went through, like, when they get over it, like, yeah, I went through this fucked up time and stuff. You weren't there, but Smooth was there.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth was there. You ain't probably do shit.
No.
But you just was there.
You were there.
And in the presence, like, that's priceless stuff.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people and stuff be like, yeah, we need you to be there and we need you to do all the above. Like, yo, like, it might not be in your power, might not be in your capability, might not be in your funds,
right?
Might not be in your resources,
right.
Whatever, right? But you showed up.
You're 100% right with that. It's just, for some people, it's just the fact that you showed up.
Yeah.
You could have been anywhere, but you chose to show up for me.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
So say the sons.
So says the sons.
We are here. We are here. Look, we gave him an hour and change of a show. Now we can go. Oh, go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another one's shit blowing kisses now.
Yeah, we love y'all. We love y'all, man.
He's a
We
flirt.
love y'all. Don't tell wifey.
So now I'm not only hiding this episode from a friend, but you're hiding this episode from your wifey. Once again, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. His limits, man. And Smooth ain't gonna get no love after you hear this. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.